You're not going to recover. Try to do Ronnie Coleman's training. See what happens. You get smaller because you will not recover from the stress. You're breaking down, not building up.
That's true, yeah.
Breaking down. So you can't do that, guys. If you're training 3 times a week, try this. You're training 3 times a week. What should we do? Chest, shoulders, triceps. Take a day off. Back, biceps. Take a day off.
Wait, chest,
Shoulders, triceps. Push.
chest and shoulders in the same day, yeah?
Triceps.
Chest, shoulder, triceps.
Yeah.
You do that in the same day, yeah?
Yeah, why not?
You know why? Why not? Because like until now, it took so much time to do for
As I said, you're
shoulder.
wasting a lot of time and energy.
Yeah, I mean, I can make.
You're doing 4-4-4, but the only sets which is really possibly counting is the last set on each exercise, right? The other ones are in your capacity. So you're just spinning your wheels. Our body's used to this.
Yeah.
Why? You don't need 3 warm-up sets. And if you do incline press and then you do flat press, it's the same muscles. You just change the direction a little bit. So, okay, do 1 warm-up set just to get the movement, just to get everything, and then go.
It's so cool. I hope I'm going to start to grow again. Like I did in the first year when I started.
Let's find out. One thing I want to address, because a lot of people bring this up and it's totally the wrong way around.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's okay. You only train for 1 hour 4 times a week because you're on steroids.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a competitive bodybuilder, you will be on steroids. But steroids, what do? Help your recovery ability.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, so if you're a natural bodybuilder who's not taking steroids and you train hard, you cannot train more than 3 or 4 times a week. You won't recover. So what you have is professional bodybuilders take steroids and they train 6 times a week. Mm-hmm. It's not ideal.
Yeah.
It's too much, but they can recover because of the help that they get from the steroids to recover. But I was like, I would rather do the most effective training and use the steroids together rather than using the steroids to overcompensate for some ineffective training. That's the way I see it.
Yeah.
And if you're not taking steroids, which I don't recommend, unless you have some ambition to really compete at a good level, maybe, you're not going to recover. Try to do Ronnie Coleman's training. See what happens. You get smaller because you will not recover from the stress. You're breaking down, not building up.
That's true, yeah.
Breaking down. So you can't do that, guys. If you're training 3 times a week, try this.
So
try it for a month.
I will try. So the first day is chest, shoulders, triceps.
Yeah. It's okay. Let's go for a chest workout. You do a little warm up in the gym, whatever, 5 minutes on the bike or across, just to get your body temperature up.
Yeah.
Okay. We might do some light movements just for the shoulders and surrounding areas. We're warming up. Yeah. Okay. Let's go to the first exercise. Let's do incline press. Yeah. Okay. I'll say to Mikael, what do you think you can do 8 reps with? Your maximum. Oh, I think I can bench press 100 kilos. Okay. So let's start with 50 kilos.
Okay.
Warm-up set.
Yeah.
Easy. 50% of
50,
this estimated maximum.
Yeah.
Okay, you do 1 set. Rest, minute and a half. We do another set. Now with around 70 to 75% of your projected. So these 2 sets are warming up. Mm-hmm. They're getting your nervous system used to the movement. They're getting blood in the muscle. It's warming up. It's preparation.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're going to take the 100 kilos.
Okay, on the 3rd rep, yeah.
On the 3rd set. We take the 100 kilos, and I'm going to watch you.
Yeah.
I'm going to be close to the bar, and you're going to push, and I'm going to shout, and you're going to push, you're going to get to the point where you can't do anymore. Then I'm going to help you a little bit to complete that rep. Then we say, Mikael, come on, one more. And you're going to, again, give your maximum effort, but it's failing, but I help you a little bit. So we're going just past failure, yeah? Then you put the weight down. Okay, we finish with this exercise. Now we go to a second, machine press. we already warmed up all the muscles, but it's a different angle. Let's say it's flat now, where we're going from incline to flat. So we do one set to warm up, the 70%, the medium one.
Yeah.
We just do that. There's no point to do the first one. We do it. We warm up. Same thing, we go to failure. But this time you're on a machine, so it's controlled, yeah? Not like the free weight.
Yeah.
So you go to this point again, to failure. I can help you a little bit. And then I might even bring it to the top, and you lower it down. Because we have 3 phases of strength in an exercise. At the pushing, we only have 2 because there's no resistance at the top. But let's say there's a resistance at the top. The lifting of the weight, which everyone is thinking about, this is the weakest part of the movement.
Okay.
Yeah. So even if you failed here, I can't do any more. Yeah, but you could lower more because the negative is not failed. Yeah.
You can put more weight in it to go negative.
You can, yeah. So that's why you should always slow it down when you're doing an exercise. More explosive, slow it down. More explosive, slow it. Why? Because we're trying to tax this part of the movement.
Yeah.
So you failed here, but I can get the weight and lift it to the top. Okay, lower it. I'll lift it to the top. You lower it. So even though you failed positively, we can do a couple of extra reps, maybe negatives.
And I love.
So we're gone past failure now.
Yeah.
We've done 2 sets.
Yeah.
Move on. Now we're going to do dumbbell flies. Same thing. 1 warm-up set, 1 set to failure. So you
also, it's 1-1. So it's not 4. Usually, when I go for the chest, I do 4 sets.
Yeah, you're wasting a lot of time and energy.
Yeah, I lost a lot of time. Yeah.
Because those warm-up sets are warm-up sets.
Yeah.
And you can see for chest, we did 7 sets total.
7 sets.
Yeah, we did 3 sets, right? 2 and 2.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, yeah, that's it. 7.
Okay.
Okay, shoulders, overhead press, 2 sets, laterals, 2 sets, biceps push down, 2 to 3 sets, lying extension, 2 sets. Of course, if you write it on a paper, it looks like nothing. Every time I come to the guys and they train with me, I said, what do we do? 6, 7 sets. So yeah, but if I told you we're going to do 6 or 7 sets and I wrote it on a piece of paper, what is this? This is nothing.
Yeah, it looks easy. It looks easy.
But it's the intensity that you have to put into it, not the volume. If it was the volume,
but for sure,
I would be in the gym all day. I was best professional bodybuilder in the world. If it required me to be in the gym 10 hours a day, I would have been in the 10 hours a day. I would eat dog shit. Whatever it required, I would have done it. But it doesn't require. Bodybuilding is not an endurance sport. It's short, intense training and overload.
So I did this sets: chest, shoulders, triceps,
back, biceps, and legs. Back and biceps is another workout.
It's back and back. Okay. And how many sets? 7.
I would do for back 1 pullover movement, which you try to isolate the lats with. So that's your first movement. You're probably going to do 3 sets, do a couple of warm-ups and the failure. Okay. And then pull downs with a close grip, reverse grip to the chest. Maybe 2 sets on there. Barbell row, 2 sets. Cable row, 2 sets.
Okay.
And biceps, 2 exercises.
2 exercises. That's it.
How many exercises do you do for calves?
I usually skip the legs day. And that's not a joke. Like, I mean, yeah, it's a joke.
Well, that's sometimes the hardest day. That's the most productive day.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, because you're working the biggest muscles in your body and it has a knock-on effect. Like dropping a stone in a pool. So if you just did legs, squats, let's say, your arms would also grow. A little bit.
Okay.
Because it's like a systemic effect, yeah?
Yeah.
So the stress from training the legs is the most beneficial workout you can do. Of course, it's the toughest, yeah? But the reason I asked you how many exercises you do for calves is because I said 2 exercises for biceps and you seem to be surprised, which is a normal reaction. What, biceps? The muscle that everyone shows the most? But yeah, but what does it do? It only has two functions: bend the arm and
Yeah.
supinate the wrist.
Yeah.
How many exercises do you need? So I see guys, they want to do 4 exercises for biceps, but they don't do anything for calves, or they do 1 or 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you have 2 muscles here.
Yeah,
You have the
you-
gastrocnemius and you have the soleus underneath. You have
Yeah.
2 muscles, so you need at least 2 exercises in order to exercise this muscle, right? At least 2. Why don't we do 3 or 4? Because it's calves. People don't think about it. This is the muscle that you associate with, hey, I've got muscles since you're a kid, right? So
Yeah.
people tend to want to do more for biceps. But why? It's like one of the smallest muscles in the body with a very simple function. 2 exercises, if you don't do it, forget it, you know?
Okay. Yeah. Well, 3 times a week, I can do legs also.
Yeah, you do legs once a week.
So
you do everything once a week.
on the third day, I do legs and
Leg extensions, isolation, followed by a compound movement. Leg press or squat. Which one, suits your structure better? Some people don't feel with the squat, they feel it in the back and things like that. And maybe they're better over the leg press.
yeah.
And then the third one, I would do hack squats.
Okay.
Very deep, isolated. And so 3 exercises for quads, 2 for hamstrings, like a leg curl and maybe a stiff-legged deadlifts or
Okay.
RDLs as people call them now. And 2 for calves. You need 1
2
with
for
the leg
calves.
straight
Okay.
to work the gastrocnemius, which is the main calf muscle that
Yeah.
we see. And underneath this lies the soleus. And this works best when the 45 degrees. So seated calf raises is the only one that really hits that properly. So you need at least 2 exercises to hit the whole calf.
Okay. And in the legs day, I do only the legs. Yeah.
Yeah.
And what would you say about the abs?
I would say if you're lean enough, you'll see them. If you want to do some exercises, fine. But I had abs before I started, so I only did a little bit before competition. Basically, if your body fat's low enough, your abs are engaged in a lot of this stuff. So if you want to do some ab training, crunches and maybe hanging leg raises on the chin
Okay.
bar.
Okay.
But mainly it's a matter of having low body fat. If you have low body fat, I could take a guy on the street who never trained in his life. If he has low body fat, I will see his abdominals.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just a sign of that you're in shape. I never really did that much abdominal training.